security agencies in bad light. 3. CNN acted unprofessionally by relying on unverified and possibly doctored social media videos, as well as other open source information, to conclude that the massacre took place at the toll gate. 4. The federal government remains proud of the security agencies for acting professionally and showing utmost restraint all through the NSAS protest and the ensuing violence and action that saved lives and properties. 5. The 6 soldiers and the 7 policemen who died during the NSAS protest are human beings, families, even though the human rights organizations and CIA simply ignore their deaths, choosing instead to trumpet a phantom massacre. Honor quickly go to other issues related to NSAS. The National Economic Council, which comprises all state governors and representatives of the federal government and chaired by the Vice President, has already addressed other issues relating to the NSAS protest. At its meeting of 15 October 2021, the NEC received an update on the reports of the judicial panels of inquiry into allegations of human rights violations against members of the Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies. Note that 28 states under the Federal Capital Territory, under the auspices of the National Human Rights Commission, had set up judicial panels, commissions of inquiry, to investigate allegations of violations of human rights levied against members of the Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies, especially members of the disbanded SARS. Out of the 28 states, 11 states, Abia, Ekiti, Enugu, Gombe, Kwara, Nasarawa, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, Plateau, and Rivers have submitted their final reports to Council. Governors of other states have also indicated that their reports will be submitted following the deliberation on recommendations of the panels. NEC agreed and resolved as follows. 1. Payment of compensation to victims. Each state, in collaboration with the federal government, shall establish legalities for the settlement of all monetary compensations awarded by the panels. Already as resolved, a number of states have set up victims' compensation funds, from which several victims have already received payment of sums awarded to them by the panels. 2. Prosecution of indicted process. Council directed state governments to immediately forward copies of final reports of the parties to their attorneys general for prompt arraignment and prosecution of all indicted process. Whereas in reports related to matters of discipline, in addition to prosecution, NEC urged the Nigerian Police Force to take disciplinary action on the affected police officers in line with the provisions of the Police Act 2020. 3. Improve efficiency of Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies and other security architecture. NEC called on the leadership of the security agencies to ensure that persons recruited into arms-bearing security agencies undergo psychiatric evaluation and drug tests before enlistment and periodically after enlistment to ensure that the personnel are psychologically fit to carry light weapons and to identify behavioral tendencies that may require psychological or psychosocial interventions. B. Personnel of the agencies dutifully observe rules of engagement in the discharge of their functions, duties around and within the civilian populace. C. While acknowledging the various initiatives introduced by the federal government to strengthen police accountability through the Police Service Commission, to sustain improved funding and monetary allocation to the Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies, and lifting of the ban on recruitment of police officers. NEC urge the federal government to give priority to the general welfare of police officers and personnel of other security agencies. In particular, NEC advocated the review of pension and gratuity of retired police officers and attainment of parity remunerations by police officers with sister security agencies. D. Undertake the comprehensive assessment of all police stations across the country with a view to ensuring that they are fit for purpose. E. Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies should deploy cutting-edge technology in the fight against crimes. F. Nigerian Police Force to align with the mandatory training provisions of the Police Act 2020, prioritize training of police officers on procedures for the entrenchment of human rights provisions guaranteed by the Constitution and the professional handling of weapons. G. All those detained by the police as a result of the NSAS protest are expeditiously processed with due regard to the principles of fair hearing. H. The system established within the Nigerian Police Force for receipt and handling of complaints or petitions is strengthened, and all police officers on duty should be in police-approved uniform with their full names and force members boldly written for ease of identification. The state should, as resolved by NEC, properly utilize and support the community policing program of the federal government with active collaborative efforts and participation of traditional rulers, elders, youth, vigilante groups, etc. Establish standing committees under state ministries of justice to address human rights violations on a continuous basis and take measures aimed at flushing out miscreants squatting in uncompleted buildings and other blackout spots that serve as hideouts for criminals. Of course, then also issued an advisory on public protest to mark the first anniversary of the NSAS protest, while appreciating the role of lawful peaceful protest in the advancement of public discourse under democratic governance. NEC strongly advised those planning public protests across the country to mark the NSAS anniversary to consider other lawful alternative means of engagement, especially because of the current security situations across the country and the possibility of such protests being hijacked by armed hoodlums and other opportunistic criminals to cause evil. Finally, NEC also pointed out the measures already taken by federal and state governments to address the grievances that led to the 2020 protests, including broad police reforms, establishment of judicial panels of inquiries to investigate allegations of human rights violations by members of the Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies, Recommendations of which panels are already at various stages of presentation, including the setup of victims compensation funds, from which several victims have received payments of sums awarded to them by the panels, and prosecution of police personnel indicted by the panel. Gentlemen, I thank you for your very kind attention.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, I don't know if you can take one or two questions. Okay, thank you. Please, I want to declare the floor open for the questions. Okay, just to take you. We'll take the just two. We don't have time. One, two. Let's start the first one.
Okay, BPC Pidgin audience, the minister just finished talk where he explained what government feel about the NSAS protest. So now they want to answer questions. He mentioned so many things about the NSAS protest, but now they take questions. So maybe we take questions and we'll come back.
Actually reformed. If the police is reformed, what specific actions, not recommendations, what specific actions have so far been taken to assure Nigerians that the police of Nigeria today is reformed? Thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Minister, and everyone who's here. My name is Amaka Abode. I report from our stream as well. Honorable Minister, I've got 2 questions for you. Well, despite all of those committees that were set up and this panels of inquiries, police brutality, which led to the protest in the first place, still remains wrong all across the country. We're speaking of issues of police brutality and extortion and even murder. In some cases, what more beyond this panel of inquiry is the government really doing to ensure that the life of a Nigerian is actually safe, especially in the hands of those who are meant to protect us, really? And also, Honorable Minister, I'm just coming from the Unity Fountain where the protesters, even though the IGP of police had called for, a cease and desist against protests, they're actually there, and some allegations have been made, and they say about 99 people were shot during the NSAS protest, especially on the 20th of October. I know that you have mentioned that on your speech that no bullets were shot, but I need a direct confirmation from you concerning these allegations that was actually raised, especially by Omoyele Sowore, as well as some other campaigners who are there at the Unity Fountain as we speak at the moment. Thank you.
So, okay, now question and answer time. One of the things where...
Thank you very much. I will take the last question. You see, if you listen to my press text, my press conference, I said a year after several arrests of crime, not one family has gone up to the panel to say my word has been missing the word. My word was treated to it. I will say that after 1 week, nobody can come out if genuinely the threats are alive and the message to say my son and my daughter is innocent. And I said also that both CNN and Amnesty International, they were also invited to and substantiate them. They never showed up. I also said in my presentation according to procedures, cannot compare that to what one person used to say unity party. I'm saying that the human beings, if anybody was thinking, the way was given through the policy that was set. Because if after 1 year, if you have not, I don't know what to do, the stories, I don't like it, I know that was. So Amaka, you talked about the police to carry reform. Yes, you see, reform is a process. Reform is a process. It's not instant coffee. And everywhere in the world, you hear about brutality, violation of freedom. But the important thing is what is the government doing about it? And I've been out the recommendations and the implementation of part of our government activities. So we are committed to ensuring comprehensive policing, just not in terms of how we treat civilians, but in terms of their own welfare, professional career, promotion, and the like, because it takes a healthy, confident, and sound policeman to also discharge these functions. And as we do, and we are told here, there are certain things that it's a person fit to carry out. There's a person fit to give responsibility to well works, and some of these are some of this is not advertised, but we see them in the corridor of the police. Invariably, when policemen stop to help people in distress out of the corridor of their duty is never reported. But the one of the reported is when they see our nation of the rest of the English, which is okay. All of that must have shown up there. And a lot of times, the police also go out of their way to do things for us, which also commended for so many.
Okay, the Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, just finished talk now when they answer question on top whether police brutality is still dey high, where he say make Nigerians also dey respect and clap for police, where they do better things for road, and that no be only bad thing and police they do, and no be only when police do wrong now we go dey announce am. He also saved the toll gate.
My question is this: why has the office continued to discredit testimonies of families who lost loved ones during the shootings? Is the government apprehensive about taking responsibility for the activities of that day?
I think CIA will need to be the same time. And you should be totally ashamed of yourself. CIA was invited to be part of the program. It was open, it was televised live. Come and prove your story. And we're talking about logic, talk about common sense. We're saying that if anybody has lost his son or daughter, and for more than 8-9 months, there's a public inquiry asking that person to come out and has not come out, why would I believe the hookup story of CNN? This question.
The way to take care. Okay, happy, that is all. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the media, we want to thank you for your time. We have come to the end of this press conference. Thank you and God bless you.
Okay, so this is not the end of the press briefing by the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, where he talked about waiting government stand day on top answers. He said that from waiting government gather and the investigation where they don't do, you know, shall say anybody don't die and no parents don't come prove to them say their children or their family members die on top the EndSARS protest where happened for Nigeria for October. He also emphasized the need, say, the EndSARS protesters where they road, say make them come up, make them not enter road, they do protest, say Jaguda people feel hijack the protest and make them make bad people begin to cause kata for the country. So these are the journalists were there for the protest. The government consistently they deny, say, any person die on top for toll gate during the protest for October on the 28th for Niger. And so now waiting, the minister talk here, he say, till date, no family, no member, no family don't come, say, then suffer any loss or somebody die from their family, and that they caution Nigerians, say make they no enter street, say government don't put in place system where go make sure say anybody where they find guilty go any policeman where don't cause any kasala to anybody, then go hold and responsible, and that make Nigerians just calm down and see what government go do. He also say the panel of inquiry where they don't put in place for different states, don't they bring out their recommendation, and government go ensure say then focus on the recommendation. So now waiting happen from Radio House here for the Nigerian capital be that.